Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm going to talk to you today about how Afrikaners should be proud of their heritage, too. Now, South Africa had recently celebrated Heritage Day in South Africa, and Heritage Day is supposed to celebrate the diversity amongst South Africans, and everybody should be proud of their heritage in South Africa, and that includes Afrikaners. Now, is that only Afrikaners? No. Prime example, Battle of Isandlwana, the Zulus, against all odds, they went and defeated the British in the Battle of Isandlwana because the British were illegally and unjustly encroaching on sovereign Zulu territory. So you need to be proud of that. Now, as much as I disagree with Shaka Zulu's rule and everything, he invented some great military strategies that influenced a lot of military leaders. So you need to be proud of your heritage in that. Xhosa, not just Nelson Mandela. Yes, he was a Xhosa, but at the same time, the Xhosa border wars, the Xhosa were not always the aggressors. Sometimes the Afrikaners were. So, you know, you need to be proud for resisting that. But as far as the Afrikaners go, not just the Boer War being illegally and unjustly invaded and oppressed by the British, but at the same time, the Battle of Blood River, when the Afrikaners moved before into the Transvaal area, the Afrikaners had an uneasy alliance with the Zulu and King Dingaan, but King Dingaan promised not to encroach on certain Afrikaner settlements, and it would be divided by a river. But Dingaan said, can you please get the cattle back that rival tribes of the Zulu stole? So the Afrikaners did that under Piet Retief. And then King Dingaan said, okay, you did that, why don't we give you a welcome and a show, but leave your guns at outside the Zulu village. Well, there was no show. And the Afrikaners were brutally murdered. And Piet Retief was brutally murdered. And he was tortured. And Zulu spears were stuck up the rectum of Piet Retief. And the Zulu broke the treaty on that. And inside Piet Retief's backpack, there was a copy of the treaty that was found that was signed. Well, years later, Andre Pretorius had taken over as being in charge of the Voortrekkers, which were Afrikaners leaving the Cape Province and going into the eastern part of South Africa. Well, the Zulus invaded Blood River, and what the Afrikaners did, they invaded the Afrikaner settlements across the river. What the Afrikaners did was set up wagons as like a perimeter, and the Zulu warriors were repelled. Only 3, I think there were no Afrikaner casualties, only 3 Afrikaners were wounded. And the Zulus were repelled at the Battle of Blood River, and the Afrikaners thanked God for that. And that's why there's a Voortrekker monument in the city of Pretoria. So Heritage Day belongs to all South Africans, and that includes Afrikaners. So everybody's doing well. Take care. God bless them. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.